Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've just returned from Japan and today I'm sharing some of food and kitchen bits I brought home with me. If you've ever been to Japan, you know how easy it is to lose track of time in a Don Quixote or local supermarket and to fill your suitcase before you even realize. From flavor-packed seasonings to clever gadgets and delicious snacks, I've got a little bit of everything. Let's dive in. Let's start with a few staple seasoning and sauce that add so much depth and character to Japanese cooking. First up, I picked up a bottle of toasted sesame oil, or goma abura. It's incredibly fragrant and just a drizzle over salad instantly transformed it into something with a rich Asian-style taste. Next, I got Japanese cooking sake. It's great for tenderizing meat and adding subtle flavor to stir fries and simmered dishes. I also brought back some dashi, which is the essential umami base in Japanese cuisine. It's used in miso soup, noodle broth, and even in egg dishes like tamagoyaki. You also see two darker, thicker sauces here. One is tonkatsu sauce, which is sweet, tangy, and perfect for breaded pork cutlets. The other is takoyaki sauce, which is slightly sweeter and used for those little octopus balls you find at street stall. If you've ever been to Osaka and had okonomiyaki, you recognize the flavor instantly and you can recreate surprisingly close version at home with these. Finally, there's tsuyu no moto, a concentrated soup base made from soy sauce, mirin, and dashi. It's incredibly versatile. I use it for noodle soup as a dipping sauce for tempura or even just to season cooked vegetables. Moving on to some general cooking essentials. I picked up a packet of katsuobushi, or dried bonito flakes. They're paper thin and full of smoky flavor. You can use them to make dashi from scratch or sprinkle them on tofu salads or okonomiyaki as a finishing touch. I also stocked up on panko. This is Japanese breadcrumbs. They're much lighter and crispier than Western ones, and if you mix them into hamburg steak, gratin, or croquettes, they keep everything tender on the inside and beautifully crunchy on the outside. There's tenkatsu, which are crunchy tempura flakes. I love using them to top off bowls of udon or mixing them into okonomiyaki batter for that perfect bits of crisp. And this is furikake. Furikake is another must-have. It's a dry rice seasoning that comes in loads of different flavors. You can sprinkle it on sushi rice to add instant flavor or mix it into plain rice to make tasty onigiri rice bowl in no time. I also picked up sushi vinegar mix, or sushi no moto, which is a pre-made blend you simply stir into warm rice. No need to measure vinegar, sugar, or salt. It's just done for you. Something I always make space for is Japanese pasta sauce. I picked up a couple of packets, including one with tarako, which is salted scalloped roe. It has a slightly briny savory flavor and gives the pasta this creamy rich taste that's really comforting. It's a classic Japanese twist on pasta, and if you never tried it, it's quite different from Italian-style sauce. Very subtle, but absolutely delicious. Of course, I couldn't come back without grabbing a few snacks. I brought back senbei, which are traditional rice crackers. Some savory, some sweet, and absolutely perfect with a cup of tea. I think I'm gonna eat some. So yummy. I also pick up some strawberry chocolate biscuits, which are creamy and fruity and quite addictive if I'm honest. And of course, I had to grab a box of shiroi koibito. They're battered long dessert biscuits with a layer of white chocolate in the middle. They're a classic souvenir from Hokkaido, but they've become so popular across Japan that you can now find them in almost any airport. So even if you forget to buy a box during your travels, you'll still have a chance to grab one before your flight home. It looks like this. I think I'm gonna eat one as well. So good. Next, for something a bit quirky, I picked up big katsu. A retro-style snack that looks like a breaded pork cutlet, but is actually fish-based. It's got a really nostalgic taste. I think I'll have to eat this as well. It looks like this. It's also got tonkatsu sauce on it. It really tastes good. I think I should keep some for my kids. And then there is a Black Thunder. It's crunchy, chocolatey, and available literally everywhere in Japan. I'm not exaggerating. Every single konbini has it, and it's cheap and cheerful. This has been my favorite chocolate snack, and I have to finish this by myself. So good. Now let's talk about a few fun and practical kitchen tools I brought back. One of my favorite is the Boom Boom Chopper. It's a manual food chopper with a pull string. So no electricity needed. You just pop in your ingredients here, pull the cord, and it chops everything quickly and evenly. Ideal for onions, garlic, or herbs. I also got a microwavable pasta container. It lets you cook pasta in the microwave with just water. It's perfect for quick lunches or if you don't want to deal with a pot and pot. Something else I found really handy is an onigiri mold. It makes shaping rice balls so simple. You just press the rice in and pop it out. Perfectly formed, no sticky hands, no fuss. And finally, I couldn't live without buying the straw tumbler from Wahei Threads. Now, there are loads of brands that makes this kind of cup, but this one stood out. It comes with its own cleaning tools, the leads attached secured, so you're not likely to lose it. And it's got a carry handle, which makes it really convenient, especially when you're on the go. I actually saw a few Japanese celebrities using this style of tumbler, and I'd made up my mind before the trip that I was definitely getting one. With summer coming, I'll be drinking iced coffee lattes all the time, and since I can't always finish my drink straight away, this helps keep it cold and avoids that sad watered down taste later. It's genuinely handy when you've got your hands full and don't want a spill. So, that's just some of what I brought back from Japan this time. Most of these bits, from sauces to snacks, you can easily find at Don Quijote or local supermarkets across Japan. Though, I'll be honest, the tumbler might only be stocked in larger stores or homeware departments. Let me know in the comments what you would want to try, or if you've been to Japan, what's your must-have item to bring back. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you again soon for more foodie finds and travel stories. Thank you for watching. Bye bye!